This is Sharon Needles from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, and you're listening to Homorazzi.com. Hail Satan.
Hi, is this Sharon Needles?
This is Sharon Needles. Yes, it is. Hi, Tommy. How are you, darling?
I'm good. I swear you are probably the most impossible person I've ever tried to get in contact with on the planet.
Yeah, get in line.
I know. I was just going to say. I got to ask you, how does it feel to be pretty much the most famous person in the world right now?
You know, it's lonely at the top. It's exciting, it's terrifying, it's embarrassing, it's ridiculous, and yeah, it's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. I'm America's drag superstar, and, you know, it hits me in phases throughout the day.
Right. Now, I gotta ask you, I think this is the question that everyone has on their mind, and I'm sure you've gotten asked a million times, but we're 4 days late, so we're just gonna ask it anyway. Did you know before they announced it on television that you had won, or was it as much of a shock to you as it is to everyone?
I found out watching television with everyone else. Fortunately, I had my best friend and my manager and my boyfriend and my mom with me to do so. So, you know, it was really special. Most people don't get to find out that they've won a competition with the rest of America. And this is, you know, RuPaul's Drag Race is my favorite show, so it was fun to not only view it as a competitor, but as a fan of the show as well.
Yeah, definitely. Now, let's just go back to kind of the start of the competition so we just get an idea. How did you feel when you walked into that workroom the first time?
It was really odd. You know, some of the girls have worked in television before or were quite aware of the process, and you know, I walked in pretty naive, thinking that you know, that the show went just as I had viewed the past 3 seasons. I thought maybe it took an hour to film a day, and you know, and it went at the same pacing as how it's aired. And walking into that workroom for the first time and it was like walking into my television, where I had full control of the camera, and just to see all the camera guys and lighting and sound people, and to realize that the workroom didn't have a ceiling was really odd.
Oh wow! Oh, you're giving us all the secrets.
It washes away a lot of the TV magic when you can see what it really is.
Right. So I mean, the biggest thing this season was your fights with Fifi, I would say. I guess your rivalry, you would call it. How is that?
Well, I would say that's unfortunate that the biggest thing on the show would happen to be something negative. I mean, I personally think my one-liners were the real tea of this season, but we'll move on to where you're headed to.
Yeah, well, I wanted to know how it translates into, I mean, your post RuPaul's Drag Race life with Fifi. Are you guys cool? Is there still a little bit of in between you two?
Yeah, I would say we're cool. You know, now I'm working in the industry, and you know, I'm dealing and working with some real bitches. So Fifi's a cakewalk compared to you know, some of the people in the industry. But yeah, you know, Fifi's a real human being. She has her flaws, and she also has her great parts. But you know, she used her television platform in a different way than me. And like I say, you know, if you wet the bed, pull out the hairdryer, girl.
Yeah. Did you think going on to the show that you would have this much of an impact? Because I mean, reading all the other blogs and some of the write-ups, you're kind of going to be a pretty big icon for younger kids, especially the ones getting bullied, which is such a big thing right now. Did you think going into this that this is what would come out of it?
No, I thought I was going to be a niche market queen. I thought I would get through a couple of episodes with some, you know, underground fashion and, you know, some witty punk sensibility. And I thought maybe the hippies and the punks and the goths and the hipsters might attach to my character. I never thought it would have this broad spectrum of fan base, especially amongst bullied youth.
Along with this interview, I'm also bringing you up to Vancouver in June. So I wanted to know...
I know. Thank you so much, Tommy. And I just want to say Homorazzi.com has been such a big supporter of not just me, but the show itself. And you guys really write like fans and not not like the paparazzi. So I really appreciate that.
Oh, of course. So awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to meet you June 23rd. And good luck with everything in the future.
Thank you, Tommy. Have a good day.